everyone, this is Elizabeth Off Grid, and I am 2 weeks from living in my car full time. And if you can't tell, this is not even remotely ready for me to live in here full time. So let me catch you up on the last 6 months. First, I did actually start building some things. I did build a frame that was at the time to be part of my bed. And then what happened in January is I lost my phone and had to delete all my footage by remote wiping my phone because someone else had it at their place, which I ended up getting my phone back, but none of my content back. Then we lost electricity for a while. We lost internet for even longer. There was a series of storms that created all kinds of havoc. And I ended up spending a lot of time helping my son move out. My son is going off to college and I helped my son move out. And all this stuff was going on. I decided to focus on my other business, which is my other YouTube channel, my law firm business. And that's the thing that actually makes me money, not this channel. And the idea is that I could focus on the build when I only had, 6 weeks left. And then in May, I got COVID. So my whole little plan was scuttled a bit. I had a week where I did literally nothing. And then I had a week where all I did was, cook food and do the dishes and do laundry and take out the trash. And those things exhausted me. Then finally this week, starting on Tuesday, I was actually able to start working on getting rid of stuff. And then what happened is I got a migraine on Wednesday, and today is Friday. I still actually have a bit of the migraine left. I've taken some over-the-counter meds and I'm down to like 2 or 3 on pain index. We'll see how the day goes. Also, yesterday I was actually working on the build, and even though we had a migraine, which totally sucked, trying to saw things and use power tools with a migraine is like a mild torture. I put in the frame in the car and put a piece of plywood on it and was like, oh, this is so great. It's going to make this bed be very easy to do. And then I realized I no longer have enough clearance because of this piece of metal that sticks out of the frame that I think is to hook child seats to. It meant that I had to raise where the platform was, which meant that the slot for me to go into my bed that goes into the trunk was only going to have a 7-inch clearance, which is not enough for my body. I'd be like a piece of toast sliding into a toaster. That is too claustrophobic. So that I was really mad and had to take a break. The new plan is actually going back to the original plan, which is to put the bed over here in the passenger side. I was going to take out the passenger seat anyway because no one's ever going to be sitting here. And I'm planning to put my bed over here where the passenger seat goes. The reason I just had changed that a while ago was because this is only 5'7" space and I'm 5'7", so it's tight. I wouldn't really be able to stretch because you want your bed to be longer than your actual height because you don't want your head to be like literally touching, right? But my thought is that since the back is at an angle, that by the time I put in my cushion, I'll actually have another couple of inches and it'll work out. And to be honest, there's no other solution. So that's what I'm planning to do. I'm not taking out the seat until I no longer have a migraine because I need all my wits about me. Because the thing is that if you take out a seat and disconnect stuff, it can set off the airbag. So I'm going to have to disconnect the battery and then do whatever you have to do to make sure the airbags don't go off. I have to do some research and watch some videos about that. It's obviously possible to take out a seat without the airbags going off, but I'm sure you have to do it in a certain particular way. So need to do some research on that. I want to have all my wits about me. When I have a migraine, I do not have all my wits about me. Even right now with the meds, I'm only at like a pain level 2 or 3, but I still am not that smart right now. My neurons are not firing correctly. So I don't want to be doing anything that could potentially set off airbags and hurt me or scare me or cost a whole bunch of money to fix. So that's where we are in this. I'm also going through literally everything I own and getting rid of 90-something% of it. The stuff I'm keeping either has to go in my 5x5 storage or in this car, which is not a big thing. So I have to get rid of everything. My son took some of their stuff, of course. That's a lot of stuff to do in 14 days. Wish me luck. This is just a short catch up on what's going on, and then I'll update you in a week, and hopefully we'll have more of a camper built in this car to show you at that time. So wish me luck. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.